Hello friends, welcome to the next class of computational physics. In this class, we will see some introductory part related to programming language. Now, as you know, we already discussed the computer program and programming language. So, program is what? Program is the set of instructions specified to the computer to perform a specific task or desired task. That is known as program code. So, to write this program code, you require a language, and such a language is known as programming language. A person who has a skill to write such a code known as computer programmer. So, the programming cycle is write a program, compile it, edit if some errors are there, again compile it and run. This is known as programming cycle for any program. So first we should understand what is programming language, what are the requirements, what are the types of programming language, then what are the character sets, what are the tokens for that particular programming language, then how to write a code in that particular programming language. Once you have a skill to write a program in a programming language, then compile it, how to do editing, how to understand syntax, and then how to run it. This is a total complete cycle known as programming cycle. Now there are three basic types of programming language. The first is known as low level language, second is known as middle level language, and third is high level language. Now low level language means the language which is very close to hardware. Close to hardware means this language is easily understandable by the physical components of computer, that is hardware. Now we know that the computer only understands a binary language, that is in term of 0 and 1. So if you write anything like this ABC, so this ABC get converted into 0, 1, 1, 0, 0 like this and so on. So these languages are basically known as assembly languages. So your hardware can easily understand it, do the process according to the components in central processing unit and gives output in a display. So here the next is high level language. In high level language, what user is writing according to the prescribed syntax, such a language is known as high level language. So user is writing a code in that particular language, that code get converted into machine level language, and then after that the execution of that particular process starts. So here these languages are more complex as compared to your computer language or low level language. So used to write a program for various tasks. So whatever application software and system software we are writing, for that purpose you require a high level language. The examples are BASIC, Fortran, C++, Java, Python and so on. Then next is middle level language. Middle level language is user as well as machine friendly. What it means? It means this language has a capability to give source code syntax for the user, as well as it has a capability to convert that source code into the machine level language. C language is most preferable middle level language because it bridges the gap between low level language and high level language. It supports all these things. These facilities are available with C language. So if you want to develop any programming language, or if you want to use any programming language for specific task, then that particular language will be suitable if it meets certain characteristics, such as it should be simple, easy to learn and use, good readability, degree of usability, consistent in terms of syntax and keyword. Means its syntax and keyword should not change throughout the problem defining process. Then it should be portable, well structured and documented, necessary tools for debugging and testing. Debugging is a process with the help of which you can find out what are the errors in that particular program source code. Then testing is known as compiling or test whether the program is in proper syntax or not. So if the programming language meets all these characteristics, then you can use such a programming language to define a particular problem and get a solution for that. As we know, the C is a very good language because it comes under a class of middle level language. This is some basic points related to C programming language. This language initially developed by Danish in Bell Telephone Laboratory in 1972. After that, the language was modified in 1978 and the standardized format of C language was comes in 1988. This was developed by American National Standard Institute, that is ANSI, and from that, or from 1988 onwards, the C programming language is known as ANSI C. Now this particular language, why C? Because it developed as an advanced version of B language. Initially it was developed to write operating system Unix, and as I already quoted, that name C because it is invented after language B. There are several operating systems or languages which are based on C language, such as Linux, then MySQL are outcome of C language. The most popular, it is also most popular to write various source codes for printer, spoolers, then network driver, databases and so on. This is a very good language, have very good syntax and can perform various arithmetic calculations very quickly. So this is all about the introduction of programming language. In our next lecture, we will see the more details of programming language. Thank you.